Hi, my name is Chewy Lahart, and today I will be talking about Chewy, a couple ideas for their business. See, I got my dog shirt on, and you can see at the bottom of the screen a couple of my childhood friends. We have Romeo, the black lab or chocolate lab. Um, the white lab is Moby, and then Lucy, the bull mastiff, and then Lucy 2 here on the boat with me, our foster bull mastiff. So Chewy is an online retailer of pet food and other pet-related products. It was acquired by PetSmart in 2017 for $3.3 billion. The global pet care market currently 2022 is estimated to be worth $156 billion, and by 2030, $232 billion. The top most used online shops in the US, by no surprise, you can see the first two, Amazon and Walmart, but number 5 in the top 5 is Chewy at 15%. So Chewy's customer growth, their users in 2017 when they're acquired by PetSmart, it was 6.7 million users, and by 2021 it grew to 20.6 million users. You can see a considerable jump in 2019 to 2020 from COVID-19 when many people decided to adopt pets. It grew from 13.4 million users to 19.2 million users. So Chewy's customers are dog and cat parents who go kind of above and beyond for their pets. The term fur baby is commonly used with millennials and boomers at 75%, and then at Gen X, they up to 80%, they refer to their pets as fur babies. The pie chart shows the share of pet ownership in the US in 2021 and 2022 by generation. You see the Gen X and millennial generations make up more than half of the pet ownership in the US. And then baby boomers also have a big chunk of 27% of that ownership. And Gen Z rounding out at 14%. They are young, so they're probably not settled in with pets yet. So some of Chewy's customer habits. It stands out that 46% of Chewy shoppers tend to buy items when they're strolling through stores. However, this is strange because Chewy is only an online retail shop, does not have any physical stores. Their physical stores are their parent company, PetSmart, but their brand does not have any physical stores. You can see the table on the right is the average annual spend on pets by generation. Gen Z, although having the lower amounts of pet ownership, they spend on average $1,800 a year. Millennials at $1,200 a year. Gen X, $1,100, and baby boomers at $926 per year on their pets. So Chewy's customers, they are highly educated. The majority have bachelor degrees, 32%, or master's degree at 15%. So they're highly educated. You can see they also have further education, 28%, and technical education at 18%. So with the higher highly educated users, you can expect that their income level is also higher. So the brand users, Chewy's brand, their users, 42% of them are considered in the high income level and 33% in the middle income level. So they have a large portion of their users that have let's say, some expendable money that they like to spend on their pets. So being college educated and higher income, you expect that their place of residence are mainly in large cities or medium cities, with 30% of their users living in large cities, and then 25% living in the medium-sized towns. So with Chewy's considerable growth from 2017 to now, from about 7 million to 20 million, they need to find a way to hold on to their customers, to fight off the competition, as it is a massive market. Some people want a piece of that pie. Amazon, I've seen recently, have ventured into that market. Same with Bark and Petco. They are also trying to steal some of Chewy's customers. So Chewy's strategy has always been customer service. They have 24/7 phone or online service for their customers, and they also make it easy for their customers to repurchase their items. Their CEO mentioned that the first year customers usually spend about $200. Second year it doubles to $400, and by the fifth year it's $700 a year. And with their most loyal customers spending about $1,000 a year. So, what's next for Chewy? I think they should start to implement a physical presence. As Scott Galloway mentioned in his book before, mentioned that Apple's success was, it wasn't the iPhone, but it was the Apple Store that defined Apple's success. So what physicals do is they get the customer into their store, into their products, as the graphic before on the slide mentioned, that most of their 46% of their shoppers will buy something spontaneous by strolling through a store. So here are a couple big cities that I assume some of their customers are in: the New York, Austin, Chicago, and Denver, with their Bark score of 100, 92, 87, and 60, respectively. The Bark score is kind of the quality of life for the dogs, the accessibility to parks, the walkability, dog-friendly establishments within that area. So I think the next step for Chewy is to start off with some corporate canines. The majority of their users are the millennials, Gen X, and Gen Z users. They have been locked in and locked down in their house during COVID-19, and now companies are starting to require a hybrid situation. So as they leave their pets at home, instead of doing that, bring them to work and drop them off at a daycare that's in the city. Walk them to your office, drop them off, maybe go see them during lunch, or pick them up for happy hour. So I think the physical presence of corporate canines could bring in more revenue with daycare, add it to your subscription options, or just perusing around and spontaneously picking up some additional toys or different pet foods or treats. So, thank you.